Hello and welcome. No. Hello to all my. Nope. And we're back. No. Okay, I'll work on a better opening, but hey, this is my first video. Give me a break. This is the Nintendo News Network's review of Chicken Wiggle for the Nintendo 3DS. The game about a plucky little chicken and his good warm friend in his backpack that must travel through 8 worlds to defeat an evil witch who kidnapped their friends. Wait, this sounds familiar. Yes, the premise sounds a little bit like Banjo-Kazooie, but that's just it on the basic story. The gameplay is a 2D platformer where you must get from the start to the finish to save your chicken friends. You use the worm to reach out and grab ledges and walls to get around, and the chicken pecks enemies to death. Along the way, you can collect the little gems and the fun letters scattered across the level as collectibles. As mentioned, there are 8 worlds, so a lot of content to play through to get to the final level. Along the way, you get a few different power-ups, including the ability of flight and the ability to peck through anything, including walls, giving the game a nice variety. I won't lie, I had some struggles in the story mode, and I wondered if it was too punishing and if that should count against the game itself. I then took a step back and realized my last 2D platformer before this was Sonic Mania, a game about speed and running fast. Chicken Wiggle and most levels reward patience. You must learn different enemies' patterns. In fact, some move when you jump, so running headlong to an area normally led to my death. Luckily, this game doesn't use a life system, so it never felt too punishing when I did die, which is good because it did happen a lot. When I realized once I slowed down, I could get through the level with ease. Although at times it seemed like having to slow down to a halt took me out of the game a bit. I am normally the type of gamer who plays the story mode first and damn me the other modes until I've won. And coming into Chicken Wiggle, I knew very little about the game. That is when I entered the create mode. Remember the small Banjo-Kazooie similarities? Yeah, this game is much more like Super Mario Maker. And much like in Super Mario Maker, you can create full levels, share them online, and play other levels as well, keeping the experience going. But does Chicken Wiggle do it better than Super Mario Maker? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that there's a lot of variety creating levels. You can even choose different goals other than reaching the end of the level, including collecting all the gems, defeating the enemies, and more. So that is where I'm seeing a lot of different ideas in the online stages, even so early in the game's life. It's added a lot of diversity. There was one level that utilized a lot of invisible blocks, but I sort of forgot they were a thing, so to cross the spikes I used Wiggle, I think that's the worm's name. I was never really clear on it, as a way to Spider-Man my way over the spikes, by shooting Wiggle towards the ceiling grappling hook style, and getting to the goal. I enjoyed figuring out a different way to win. Where the no comes in is I don't feel the creation tool is as smooth as Super Mario Maker. Now, I have not played Super Mario Maker 3DS, so I'm only going by the Wii U game. And since Chicken Wiggle is a brand new IP, the charm that came with Mario is not as powerful. Chicken Wiggle is adorable, and if you peck looking at the screen, it shakes the screen, which is super cute, and I did for about a minute straight at one point. But Mario is Mario and has a very powerful draw to him that Chicken Wiggle just does not. Although there's a lot of story mode levels and, in theory, infinite online levels, the create portion is just not for everyone. Not everyone is great at creating their own levels to share, or are really bad at it, and I'm among them, so a chunk of the game just doesn't appeal to me since it's just not my forte. I know a lot of people who do love this sort of feature though, so there's a large audience for it. I hate comparing it to Super Mario Maker, but some tweaks to the creation tool would help, as the one in Super Mario Maker made even a bad level creator like myself feel semi-competent. The music for the game is hit or miss most times. Some levels had a lot of charm and had me just sitting there listening to the music, while others could get really grating very quickly, make me reach for the volume control on my 3DS. And I love old school video game music. Mega Man, Shovel Knight, Metroid, Mario, all of them are among tunes I play on repeat. But I don't think I'll be adding Chicken Wiggle's OST to my playlist anytime soon. Although, as weird as it is, I really do like the music that plays when you die. Overall, I was very happy with this chance to review Chicken Wiggle. Not only did I get a chance to play a game that I would have overlooked, which would have been a real crime, I had a lot of fun. You can tell a lot of love and care was put into this game, and the create portion can keep giving this game life for a long time. Atooi did a great job with this game, even if it doesn't always fit into everyone's category of great game. If you're into level creating, then I strongly suggest getting this game now. I might not always use a 10-point scale, but for now, I'm going to give Chicken Wiggle for the Nintendo 3DS 8 out of 10. Thank you for tuning into my first video, and keep a lookout for more content from the Nintendo News Network by liking us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Bye!